too badly. All right. Moving on to our next game, we got Broncos at Texans, the defensive showdown of this season so far. We have the Texans, offensive EPA 16th, defensive EPA 1st. So they are very much we have a great defense, but our offense is just literally average. We have an average offense. And the offense, the way it is average, is it's not like they score like 21 points a week. They either have a horrible game or they have a really good game. It just depends on if their line can pick up stunts up front. That's literally what it is. Because if Stroud can hang in there like he has the past few weeks, we could see what this offense can do. And that was even without Nico Collins last week. So the Broncos are 8th in offensive EPA. So they're top 10. They are way better offensively than the Texans are on the EPA number. But defensively, they're 5th. So they aren't quite as elite on defense from a production standpoint and adding value to the team as the Texans are. So it's pretty clear that this is a defensive showdown. The Broncos are the more well-balanced team. So you might think that they're probably the ones who are going to win. And that's normally what I would tell you. But I've just got this sensation about this Texans team. I mean, the Broncos are favored -1.5. We see the over-under the over-under at 39.5. And it tells you that, even Vegas thinks this is going to be a low-scoring defensive game. And I think if the Broncos offense is going to struggle, I think they're going to end up losing this game. Because in that sort of defensive struggle fest, that's been the Texans' entire season. Okay, so they've been in these game situations for 2 months in a row. Whereas with the Broncos, that low-scoring game against the Jets was intentional. Like, they weren't really doing anything risky. They just let the Jets beat themselves. And the Broncos' offense has been very week to week. It was shut out for 3 quarters against the Giants, and then the Giants' defense just disintegrates. And then against the Cowboys, like, everyone lights it up against them. Other than those 2 games, we haven't really seen much from this Broncos offense. So I just think they're going to struggle. I think this Texans defense is really awesome. I think the Broncos don't have the weapons to win one-on-one against like these corners. And, the offensive line is normally an advantage for them. But this is like one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. So I think this is going to be a Texans defense appreciation game. Give me the Texans to win 18-17. That's under 39.5. And that is Texans plus 1.5. Dan, what are your thoughts on this defensive showdown?
Oh, man. Listen. So one thing I feel like we forgot to mention, Pastor Tain is out this game. He's not playing this game. So we're going to have Nico Collins. We're going to have, what was it? Who's the other dudes?
Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel.
Yes. And Dalton Schultz and personally,
Woody Marks.
Woody Marks.
Don't forget Woody Marks.
So for me, watching this Texans team going into this game, I'm more looking for, and what I can see happening, is more of what's the defensive production looking like. It's more, for me, which quarterback is going to play to kind of show up. And for me, I see this being a big Nico Collins game. He hasn't had one yet.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a statement game yet. Surtain being out is going to allow to open the door for the receivers to have more play, more opportunity. It shows that they're willing to grow. And now they're going to kind of show like, hey, are you still that guy kind of game? So give me the Texans 24-14.
Wow. So you have a pretty decisive win for the Texans here. I think it's definitely possible. I think it could be like that either way, but I think you were right to bring up the fact that Surtain is out, because that's really the most important variable in this whole game, is that the reigning defensive player of the year is not returning to the best defense in football. I think the Texans have the best defense in football. I mean, just seeing what they do every week, and I'm glad we agree on this. I do think Stroud is the better quarterback, if that's what you were trying to say, and he's gonna be able to. He has more wide receiver talent to kind of get it done with his arm. So that's enough for that game. Moving on to the next one.